Hey guys, it's November 28th, 2015, and it's my birthday. Bonjour de Paris. So, I'm just gonna cruise through some stuff that's been building up in my Tumblr inbox. If I haven't got to you a question that you've asked or something that you've mentioned that you want me to talk about, do not fret. Please just resubmit or bring it to my attention again because a lot of times it's just because I procrastinate and I just want to. Okay. Do you think it's okay for a 17-year-old to date a 20-year-old? I think it depends what state you're in. I think it depends what part of the world you're in. But legally, don't you have to be 18? Is that not the general consensus, right? Otherwise, it gets real dicey. I know it's really funny because, like, an 18-year-old could date a fucking 100-year-old if he wanted, but it is the law, and nobody wants to go to jail. Advice on a college student trying to become a porn star. Stay in motherfucking school. First of all, I did drop out, and it's a slippery slope. It's not easy, you know. I don't have a degree to fall back on, and you definitely want that. So, if you think that you can immerse yourself in your studies as well as take the time to focus on your physique, then there's the possibility of balancing the two. Otherwise, I would say school takes precedence. Take it from a kid who didn't go to school. Who was your favorite person to work with? That's not easy to say. I've had a few scene partners that have been just like super easy to work with, and where filming went like seamlessly. At this point, though, I'm gonna say my motherfucking boyfriend, Michael Milano. Check us out, cockyboys.com. What's up? Do you have any advice for dealing with family that doesn't take you seriously when you come out to them? I came out to my mom and she told me I'm just confused and kept saying no to me. This breaks my motherfucking heart because I went through the same thing with my parents when I came out when I was 14. Oh my god. That was 10 years ago. I have been out of the closet for 10 years. Old bitches. I'm sorry. Um, you need to persevere. Take some time to, let it marinate with them real quick. You just dropped a motherfucking bomb. You just dropped the atom bomb. You just shook the world up, you know. So, depending on your background and your upbringing, I'm assuming it's conservative and religious like mine was. It's not going to be easy. It might not get easy for a while. My dad didn't talk to me for a year. My mom was always seemed to be mad at me. But it took a motherfucking long time. It wasn't for a good couple years that we started to have normal conversation again. But at the end of the day, you're their motherfucking kid. And I can't imagine that they want to get rid of you. You know? It gets better, I promise. If I any like concrete advice I would say is give them time and you put it out there. That's all you can do. At the end of the day, do not hide who you are and do not live in shame or in fear because life is too motherfucking short. Which one of you said I love you first and where was it? It was Michael, and we were sitting in his apartment when I was visiting him in LA for the award show last year. And we were trying to really figure out what we were and where we were going. And I remember he just kind of effortlessly came out of his mouth, and I said, "I love you too." Well, then what the fuck are we waiting for, you know? There's a lot of shit that I do not see in here. You have to understand. Like, I do not feel ignored if I do not get to something. I appreciate everything. Everything you get. Like, there's just a lot of like little sweet nothings, and if I'm having a shit day, I can usually count on logging on to the interwebs and seeing someone saying something really sweet, and so thank you. When and what happened during your first time with a guy? I was 15. I remember we were like at the beach and we were parked in his truck, and we didn't go all the way that day, but we had some fun. How often do you jerk off / have sex? The jack off I get at least once a day, and then sex a couple times a week at least. Have you got a P.O. box yet? How's the house hunting going? House hunting is very hard, and no, I do not have a P.O. box yet. What's your favorite amateur porn site? Tumblr. Honestly, I probably watch all my porn. Like a good 95% of the porn that I watch is on Tumblr. Why do you think porn is always 18 plus? Do you think that taboos will ever be broken down in society to the extent that this will no longer be the case? I wouldn't be surprised if you had quite a few teenagers as fans. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble, see? Because that still is the law, and I'm not like, this is very like gray area. I'm not sure that those taboos will be broken, because it's not so much taboos as where these things are put into place because the general consensus is that the adolescent is not mature enough. As a performer, I'll say maybe there are those that aren't mature enough yet, even by 18, that think that they're ready to bust it open, but in reality, may come to in a couple of years after the fact, like in their 20s, and think, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have, got gang-banged by 10 guys. And because, maybe they want to be a teacher or a politician down the line. That's personally not the case for myself. But, this shit happens. And then they have these repercussions where they want to take, their videos offline. But a lot of the cases, you sign that away when, you do these things. And I think that is why, as a performer, they want people to be at least motherfucking 18, because you gotta, be with it. You gotta have to have seen some shit and gone through some shit. I don't know. 18 is so motherfucking young. You've got your whole life ahead of you. I'm being a hypocrite now. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. Okay, a couple more. So I'm 16 and I have a boyfriend, but he's my first boyfriend ever, and he's 18. I've never gone any further than just a peck on the lips, with anyone. And I know he wants to kiss and even go further, but he's so sweet he doesn't pressure me at all. I want to kiss him too, but I have no idea what to do, so I'm extremely nervous for it. Do you have any advice or tips? Well, if he truly isn't pressuring you, then you take your motherfucking time, because you don't want to rush and regret anything. But if you do want to get down, have fun, use a lot of lube, and condoms. As a mixed-race gay porn actor, do you feel like people fetishize you? I have to say no, I do not feel fetishized personally. Are you enjoying LA so far? I love LA. It's a hell of a city, man. I'm glad to call it home right now. What is it like getting fucked by Colby Keller? My back still hurts. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I didn't arrive in Paris till 9:30. Yesterday, Thursday morning on Thanksgiving. It was my first Thanksgiving away from my family, and my first turkeyless Thanksgiving, so that was really weird. Waking up in Paris without your boyfriend is it sucks. I'm so grateful to be here, but if I could share it with anyone, I wish it was my baby. Life is short, be good, be kind, be humble,